In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage. And here, he started to panic until... I knocked him down with a single blow.
Hello, hello. Hopefully we won't activate your devices again. I hope so too. Give me a second. Oh, by the way, so anybody watching this right now, bruh, already, first thing I did, or probably an hour after I woke up, I'm already seeing complaints about the SNES Nyan characters that we saw in the SNES Nyan teaser. In particular, the female characters. We already seen bitching about it. Like I predicted was gonna happen. Zome even made a community post about it a while ago, talking about it as well, because people are like, well, if we're going to this nation of ice, that means everyone should be wearing thick-ass winter coats from top to bottom. There should be no skin cover, as if a gacha game is going to do that.
In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent
like
failed
the closest
to
example
notice.
to prove this even further is literal fucking Lee, motherfucking Honkai Star Rail. And the planet known as Bellabog,
I knocked
or
him
the
down
Jarilo
with a single
6
blow.
is what the planet is called. Literally, them niggas live in a perpetual winter wonderland, and they're still got exposed skin. Like, what are we doing here? Such a nonsensical thing to complain about, especially from a gacha game. Niggas like, oh man, why the female character showing skin? Because it's a fucking gacha game, for crying out loud. You're bitching about a gacha game made in China, where they're trying to sell females to anime-loving otakus, for crying out loud. You think they're gonna create every female character, fucking cover it up from top to bottom? It's not gonna happen. It's unfucking realistic. Even in the new gacha games that's come out, not every female character is covered from top to bottom.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle.
Oh, give me a second. I gotta search up the Segue story and see just how much further I am.
In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage. And here, he started to panic Until... I knocked him down with a single blow.
Okay. So I'm literally only like 1/3 throughout the entire story. So I'm about to kick into the high gear and get this shit done. Because my ass wants to go get my haircut today. And I am not going another week looking like a mess. And feeling like a mess either.
Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system? Best part is, full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronous research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like his voice lines is matching his facial expression. Because his facial expression is too, yo, I'm chill. Despite the fact he's supposed to be like, huh? What you mean, twin? Like, his body pose, not even his facial expression, is matching his voice right now.
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
And even still, even with that line, because like when you hear this word, because like think about this line that Otto just said, right? Think about it in your head, and then think about how your body would be moving as you're saying this, especially in the context of like anime and manga, right? Think about how the body would be moving. Don't you think his body pose is a little not matching like the panic, I guess, of his voice? Hold up, let me play that again, just to further make my point clear.
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
Literally, I'm pretty sure you thought about how that line was said in your head and how the character was posing, and it doesn't match what you saw from the story. They're scared of making characters look silly. I don't think they're scared to do it. I just think they just didn't take the opportunity to do it here, especially for a character like Alto in this regard, because they did it earlier in the story, but they just didn't do it here for some weird reason.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
I've got this. Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Excuse the buzzing on my mic. This is how it be sometimes.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Bullshit. What was that? The leg drop.
That wasn't nice. Memories take shape. Hold still. Gotcha.
Pressing R2, but it's not doing anything.
You've upset your professor.
I don't know why the R2 button wasn't doing anything. I thought that was supposed to be popping the ult. Ooh,
Are you
what?
all right?
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
Oh, so they operated it solely through someone's resonance ability? Okay, that's interesting.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess. This technology has huge potential, especially if you, maybe, lose the terrifying weapons.
But it's too late now.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Star Torch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope.
Man, I really do wish Aleph 1 did more. Like, as I'm sitting here looking at this, knowing that they were creating this type of technology in the academy, brother, how in the hell Aleph 1, through its like little lingering bits of power that it had, how in the fuck did this thing didn't corrupt some of this shit and like even possess some of these students as like a byproduct of them possessing the technology? Like, oh my goodness, just thinking about it could have made Lahairoi's story even more epic to me. Oh, it's like mad missed opportunity and potential. The reason I say this is because literally, look at Renacida. The fucking Thornodian had their fucking hands in everything. They had their hand even in the fucking Sentinel themselves. They was out here manifesting shit from the background. They controlled the fucking, the religious group. They was controlling families. They was doing a damn thing to get their hands on the entirety of Renacida. Like, the assimilation ability of Leviathan was immaculate to the nth degree. Genuinely. Like, deadass. Aleph 1 compared to Leviathan is night and day difference. Aleph 1, oh, he was talked up being big and bad, but like the nigga was a scrub to begin with. As opposed to Leviathan, I didn't even think much of Leviathan. And then as I think back to everything Leviathan did to get their hands on the entirety of Renacida, I'm like, this motherfucker went above and beyond. Nigga was even possessing dead corpses, for crying out loud, to get what they wanted. Bruh. Dead ass. Where is my badass Thornodian at?
That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization?
Well, someone's clearly having a flashback because it's clearly not raining in here. Also, what's up, Gotcha Dragon? My bad, I should have said something earlier. Oh, is that her when she was younger?
Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
But who is that other character? I need to see that character.
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
Kind of like the Chrysos ears from Honkai Star Rail. The Black Tides do better job than the copy Dark Tides. Wait, wasn't the Black Tide the stuff from Star Rail, right? From Amphorius? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Because during the time of we were going through Amphorius, we were also going through Renacida, and I was like, the terms kind of mixed around with me. I was like, huh, Dark Tide is what again? Black Tide is woo?
This academy was a global initiative from the start. Nations and countless people invested in it. That's the bedrock of this place. And the bedrock of what it means to be a synchronist.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this as well. People love saying that Genshin has no consequences because there aren't some like dire, ultra, immaculate consequences happening. Oh, the world isn't collapsing at the seams because the fucking core data of Irminsul was transferred to the fucking Aru system and other related bullshit, right, that people claim. Yeah, Withering Waves, this Segue story is literally a ripple effect of us defeating Aleph 1, the scrub, by teleporting that bastard to the other side of the universe. And then, the Exostrider remaining on the other side of the Strider Gate. So now people are like, well, does this program need to even still be here anymore? And then we're seeing the effect that this thought process is being have thanks to the defeat of the scrub Aleph 1, right? And it's not some grandiose world-ending consequences. Niggas aren't dying and shit like that, right? But again, when it comes down to Withering Waves doing something or having consequences akin to this, it's fine. Genshin Impact does it, it's a problem. Do you see the issue here? Genshin Impact literally has done stuff like this multiple times, not one-to-one, in terms of like what was the effect of like the defeat of X thing, right? But what I'm saying is the consequence of action was still present. But a lot of this complaint about Genshin's consequences because of actions that were taken, they want world-ending consequences that just destroys the world or destroys a whole nation off the fucking block, or mass character death as a whole. But they don't keep that same energy. They don't keep that same standard when it comes down to Withering Waves. But they want to bitch about Genshin and what the fuck it does for its consequences.
That gives everyone a stake, even if they don't benefit from the synchronous program directly. They deserve to ask questions, and they deserve the chance to be won over.
Fair point. Besides, touching stories won't be enough to sway the review. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets. Or is there some other explanation? Either way, balls in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be all right?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
All right then. See you tomorrow morning.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure.
Oh, another thing too. In relation to like characters who are supposed to be leaders of X faction not dressing the part of their job or their faction, let us not forget, because this is something I'm going to bring up in my video as well. I'm going to make sure I get my clips of it for when I talk about Sunbreaker's character design. I know that's, again, like I said last night, that's an argument people are going to bring to the table. Did people forget that the leader of the Fraxidus literally became a lolly character who's dressed all cute and adorable? Like, despite the fact that the Fraxidus have a blatant color scheme of like black and red being the core color scheme, yet the leader of the Fraxidus doesn't dress in such manner.
This is a testament to my connection.
You see what I'm saying? The Black Shores, like the outfit that the Rover wears as a baseline, right? That outfit does not match anything related to the Black Shores at all. I don't know, this skirt makes Rover's ass look bigger.
When was the last time you slept?
Ugh, can't remember.
Last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
It's breezy, damn it.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, "Professor, I have a question." Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters.
I think this is my first time being in this building. I don't think I've ever been in here before.
So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake? I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble, isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense. I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people...
You know what's so crazy? Because think about the audit. You know the easiest way for the whole thing to happen without the need of Lucia having a dedicated Segue that has this type of plot tied into it? They could have easily just done this. They could have easily just shown us the school life that Rover was experiencing while here in Lahairoi. See it from all sides of it. And then when this happens in the plot, naturally, as the timeline progresses forward, we would then have this happen still, but instead of going through this entire audit where we're like going to Moyer's class, meeting the students when they see Alto arrive, so on and so forth, right? We wouldn't even need to experience all that because we already experienced the audit essentially without even it being an actual audit throughout the main story up to this point. And this was kind of like the negative effect of them not showing us the Rover school life here in Lahairoi at all, despite the fact we came here to be a student of the school. And then on top of that, we know that Rover was attending classes off screen. So it's like, you could have already done this months ago without the need of doing this now, technically speaking. Also, what's up, Jed? How you doing, bro? Life treating you right?
You can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting. And if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Rover, are you still with the president?
Honestly, even with Lucia asking these questions questions could have already had their answer immediately if they had built the relationship between Lucia and Rover throughout the main story content up to this point. Because then the Rover would be like, yeah, I do know you personally. I do understand who you are as a person, this, that, and the third, and your methods of X, Y, Z. I do grasp it. I do understand it. That's why I wish to help you.
Change of plans. The new Federation caught wind she was rallying support and moved the review up.
Oh,
To
shit.
when?
Today. I bet.
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic new Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahairoi for days, just waiting for the Black Shores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Because they got money, duh.
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome. They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time. Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour.
This woman is running on no sleep. I couldn't. Go ahead, speak. Also, let me read. Doing great one. Lucia 70. Got Rebecca's weapon in 30. And an infield vampire dude in 46. So I'm doing great. Oh, did Mifu's banner already end? Yes, Mifu was gone. Aw, boo-hoo. Also, I need to get back into infield and build my fucking characters. I only built like a handful of them.
Are you upset?
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Bet that's not something you get to do every day, is it?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Rover even having a hint of like being upset with secrets being withheld from them.
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
Rover sounded like them being upset about like being dragged into something or whatever is crazy to me, considering the fact that Rover drags niggas into their shit all the fucking time. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Sitting here getting upset at her for dragging you into something when you drag niggas into your shit all the time. Literally, you was gonna make that dude in the last story chapter bend the knee to you so that you can go use the extra charger to go save Amith. And he was the only one who was biting back against you and your plan. Because you didn't even have a plan, truly and genuinely. The Slumber Banana Quest did the school life better. They just wrote where they intended for like a day. That's valid. That's 100% valid. Cause we did walk around the entire campus. We saw the trend of the banana nan thing, so on and so forth. Like I would have to go back and relook at that story again to give it a better view, because my initial view of it, because brother, I'm gonna say this right now, I think I did a 2-part stream of that, and the second part stream was about a 7-hour stream just to get the rest of that story complete. And I'm talking, I think I started around like in the afternoon hour, probably like 5 in the afternoon, and didn't finish that bitch till like 2 in the morning. That's how deep I was in it. I was so deep to the point that, no, I think it may have been like 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning when I stopped. But around then, like most of the homies had left, they went to bed. There's like calling it quits, all that type of shit. I remember that stream. Oh my god. I was like, finally, I'm done. I think Star was the only one still hanging around.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display. We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
You're using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth it. So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones who leave don't just leave.
Oh shit. Oh, I did not expect it to explode.
The exhibits we're looking for are here.
Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory palace. Naturally, memory locks require memory keys to unlock. Allow me to demonstrate. this fancy trick only works in this little domain of mine.
Again, these niggas got broken, overpowered abilities for the fuck of it. Do you see how absurd this ability is? It's crazy. She just slapped a picture onto the wall and now it's become reality. It's literally here now. Do you see how utterly broken these niggas are with their abilities? They should not be losing to anything. Knowing they can just warp reality at just a whim. Literally slapped a picture on the wall and said, walk into it. Or some Blue's Clues type shit. This is something I would see from Blue's Clues, boy. Ah, man. Oh, who here remember watching Blue's Clues when they were a child? The Lucia story quest just came out? Yeah, I think it came out this week.
Huh?
Now knowing that she can essentially make a clone of herself like that, now I got some crazy thoughts going in my brain right now. But I'm gonna keep it to myself.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
Is she afraid to go to sleep?
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind. How will she handle the new Fed? What's her plan for the Synchronist with the Exostrider gone? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these 2 exhibits and...
Who's this? They're showing off this character model.
See you soon, Professor.
This better be a playable character. Great, now her mindscape domain acting a fool.
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way.
As I read what you said, light dark. I'm pretty sure she can manipulate the physicality of the clone that she makes. If she can warp reality, she can most definitely warp that damn thing's physicality. Warp reality around it so it can be more softer.
A synchronous cockpit? Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Let's a synchronist pilot the Exostrider by force. I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The project was terminated after the initial trials. The synchronists who volunteered. In the end, they lost their ability to resonate with the Exostrider ever again. What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
Okay, so what happened to that student then that you're flashbacking about? Did she die? Because if she didn't die, she should be a playable character. No, I'm just observing how they did this.
You're catching on quickly.
What's happening?
Excuse me.
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucilla.
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered?
Mm-hmm.
Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up.
AKA your trauma.
Look up. The exit is right above. We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there. Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
I understand. I'll be your reference point. But what about that girl? Are we just leaving her?
Rover, do you have any experience dealing with children? Tell me, what makes a child the most flustered when they're playing hide and seek?
Ah, I see.
Now, come along.
When you find them
Let's treat this little
too
escape
easily and
as
too
a
fast,
warm-up for
they'll
the review.
bitch and complain about it. That's usually what happens.
Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
What's all of that in the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
There's people in this room, clearly.
I have the photo. Now where is the right spot to project it?
Man, this Sunbringer video this is gonna take me a little minute. Something not right. Hold up. Oh, we were fucking around with the resolution of the picture. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video talking about Sunbreaker's character design and whatever. I gotta make sure I write down the argumentation people will use to be like, well, her character design is bad because it doesn't match her profession that she's in. And what I mean by Sunbringer, I mean one of the 3 Sunbringers that we see in Zone Zone Zero, not the old one that we saw from the lore trailer.
Time for class. Look at the camera.
Oh, wait, was that a picture of what just had happened? Okay, then that was a pretty neat detail. Shameless plug? Yes, absolutely.
Is this artificial retroact rain?
Dear me, this is but a pale imitation.
Oh, you already told someone that and gave them a list of characters? Name some of those characters for me, 'cause I would like to use them for my video as an example. Because I made a list of examples for myself. I put Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker on there for my list. I even explained how it is that his character design does not match the feel of like this militaristic empire that, you know, dominated the galaxy before its eventual downfall. Like, he doesn't dress like a military commander at all. Not even before he became Darth Vader, he didn't dress like a military commander.
Among the Synchronists who survived the experiments, There was one from Jinzhou. Once he realized he'd never resonate with the Exostrider, he returned home and joined the Ministry of Development's Defense Division. There, he and his colleagues worked together to develop Jinzhou's retroact rain defenses.
Ooh, wait a minute. Is this a character we know that she's talking about, or is this an NPC?
You're saying the shields against retroact rain and void storms share the same origin?
Not exactly. His approach didn't work on void storms at all, and it was discarded long ago. Before he left the academy, the only things he asked to take with him were a few sheets of material buried under that pile of junk. I often wonder, was he just reluctant to let go of his design? Or had he already mapped out how to protect his hometown?
The girl who trapped us here? She must be trying to show us something through this memory.
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately. Let's go. It's time to move on to the next classroom.
Yeah, their dresses make their asses look bigger. I don't know what it is. This is a mystic work going on right now. My eyes are being fooled. Anyway, let me read. Still got that. Battlesuit do match her design though. Exactly. Right? And then, like I mentioned earlier in the last stream, or last night's stream, both of them, right? I mentioned how you can have a combatant wear a skin-tight outfit.
Let's pick up the pace.
Because we've seen it so many times in fiction already. Some of the most beloved female characters in fiction or in gaming wear skin-tight outfits to kick ass. Bayonetta, B2, Eve from Stellar Blade. The list goes on and on and on. Now, if somebody, to be a little more nuanced, just give a little bit of a nuanced opinion, right? Or to allow to have some nuance on the floor for the discussion for my video when I make it, right? Now, if somebody told me they were just tired of seeing like the this specific design element that we've seen Yishin, Lucy, and Yadhari have, if they were in particular saying that they were tired of seeing that particular piece of clothing, I'd be like, okay, fine, you got it. Maybe they could have went with this instead. Maybe gave her some shorts that hugged the legs. Or they could have given her all bare leg action. You see what I'm saying? Now, if somebody were to say that, okay, cool, I can get behind that. I understand that. I'm gonna say this right now too, bro. If they had gave Eldrada Sunbringer this skirt piece, they wouldn't be complaining. Even though they complain about the fact that Sunbringer don't look like her original design, they would be shutting their lips up tight if she were to wear some long dress piece like this for her outfit. I promise you that. You wouldn't be seeing nearly half the complaints. Makoto from Ghost in the Shell, Ada Wong, OG Alfred from Resident Evil, even some female fighting games characters. If they want to pretend outfits should be realistic, then they should not be wearing those fits. Exactly. Shoot, I've been rummaging through Genshin, Star Rail, and a little bit of Zenless. And of course other IPs, just to find characters who are leaders of their factions and this, that, and the third. And then I'm going through Star Rail, I'm saying like, hold up, we got a whole bunch of characters who are leaders of different factions in this game, and they do not dress in a manner that fits their position entirely, right? Like we got some of the 10 Stonehearts are playable characters in the game. But like, they don't dress entirely in this business suit and tie.
Not even close.
right? Like for example, homegirl. Damn, her name is eluding me. She's paired with Numby. What's her name again? She was the first 10 Stoneheart character we came across in Star Rail. Her and Numby. What was her name? Topaz. Yeah, it clicked in my brain just now. And thank God y'all said it too. Thank you. Yeah, Topaz. She's a member of the 10 Stonehearts, and she's also a member of the IPC as a whole. Does she dress like a businesswoman from top to bottom? Despite being a part of the IPC, the most business-oriented, money-making organization in the entire cosmos of Star Rail? No, she doesn't.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an unpleasant memory. It's far too easy to get lost in here.
Again, the face is not matching the tone of
Doesn't look
voice.
like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea. Rover, just go with me on this, all right? Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward.
You know what's so crazy? You would not see anybody put this scene right here in a comparison video. Because this video wouldn't fit the narrative of, oh, Wuthering Waves does everything better than fucking Get Your Nip Back. Let's do a comparison scene. They wouldn't dare use this.
Maybe a step back. All right, this is the last one. Let's see that beautiful smile. Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
Okay, we're gonna throw it on the wall. Oh, we appeared on the other side of the wall after she took the picture. Okay, that makes sense. I see. Oh, let me read. There are so many anime where character designs is not indicated on what the character does or is. Now people want to pretend fictional characters are supposed to have realistic outfits. What is this? Some of those people redesigns be hot garbage. Exactly. Like for example, the rover. The rover is the arbiter, and the arbiter is supposed to like be a judge, right? But the rover doesn't dress like a judge in the slightest. Do they? No, they don't. What about the traveler? The traveler is supposed to be a traveler, but they don't dress like a traveler because a traveler doesn't have a designated uniform, obviously. So they just wear whatever the fuck they want to wear, right? The traveler could be anything. Their outfit isn't even a direct indicator of what the fuck they are. Unless we want to use their new outfit, then that's a different conversation. Same thing goes with Rover with their school outfit. Who, I guess that shit, because I forgot what the number was.
Clear escape. Your daughter isn't sick. She has a latent for 40. It's a remarkably rare memory. Congratulations.
My Lucy will never become a resonator.
Smile.
I don't want to be a resonator. Lucy!
Lucilla? Not good. Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
Okay, so she awakened her forte when she was at her birthday. Oh, let me read. Are you caught up in HSR story? Nah, I haven't played the 3.4 story yet. Are we in version 3.4 or 3.3? I can't remember. But I haven't played the story yet. Or at least the new story. When did the robot have a touchscreen phone that looked like that? That's my first time seeing that. Or we just go throw the message up on the screen. Oh, so we threw the message up on the screen so that we could walk into the picture. Yeah, I should have put that together. Oh, my bad. I said 3.5. I was wrong. I meant to say 4 point. Sorry about that. I misspoke.
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review. You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the synchronous program, nothing else matters.
Ah, shit.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
Their choice? Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices. But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
I still refuse.
How about you should have kept him on the phone?
Just like that.
Oh, never mind.
Act tough, fight hard, and then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president. Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her. When are you going to tell her, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla? That you've already made a deal with the new Federation?
Oh shit, you already made a deal with them niggas. I thought you declined it.
Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
I'm shocked by how much Lucilla cares for the Rover's opinion about her. I'm kind of am shocked by it, but nonetheless. If I say I need to know the truth, 'cause I've been flip-flopping on the Rover's responses. So let me choose. I need to know the truth. Let me choose that one.
Your plan? Are you just following the new Federation's playbook?
Don't let her get to you. How could I ever sell out my students? I have a plan, it's just... That's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you. Let's leave this place, Rover.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace.
Now let me read. Alright, I just got Pink Jesus Litecoin yesterday. Oh, nice. Nah, oh, I have 60 tickets left. Hope I get the new character in the next banner. Whatever we do on Mission Dialogue, since we need to do self-conflict. I mean, the self-conflict plot ain't really nothing new for Wuwa. They've done it already before.
go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality. Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here, silent and peaceful. The Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. I wish you were here to see it.
Oh, she was going to resign. Oh shit. That's interesting. Her just being near it is causing it to be absorbed into herself. Wait a minute. So it only happens right here? Hold up. Yeah, it only happens over there.
The accident report is indisputable. Cable insulation failure leading to flight control abnormality. But the truth is simpler. I approved the plan. I killed her.
Oh, so that student is dead. I would say this though, I do love it when Withering Wave starts playing around with the set pieces like this, because this makes things really interesting. But I think this is also what causes the game to fucking stutter and glitch when niggas are playing it, because they're doing all this shit and it's just fucking up the system when niggas play it, causing their phones and shit to overheat.
With it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have a chance to fall.
Is that Sundamir? Are we back before the Starward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those force sync trials decided to return home. All but one. She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky. A way to bridge that sky and the Earth. tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
a spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
To Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge skin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
Okay.
Professor?
That was on the table. Okay,
Those
that was the
investors
model
giving
for
you
the
a hard
ship.
time again?
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us?
Hey,
remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and, something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
Rover. From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating...
Bruh, we could add another lolly playable character for Lahairoi. Bruh, oh my god. Replace Chisa with this girl right now. I would have taken this girl over Chisa any day of the week. What a missed opportunity, nigga. Look how unique and cool her design is.
What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament?
Very interesting question, because since the Exostrider has the ability to fucking destroy Aleph 1 easy, so the answer must be yes. So how in the fuck did their civilization get clapped to begin with? Did Aleph 1 destroy it?
But before they reached the stars, they must have fallen too. Again and again. Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity.
I would have loved to have this as a 4-star character, bro.
Please, give this to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
Man, you look so cool. The fact that you're not a playable character sucks ass. I'm upset just because of knowing that she died like this.
This isn't good.
Lucilla!
Is she over here running away? She over here hitting the dash at full sprint. I'm not sprinting, I'm gonna jog it. Conserve this energy.
Lucilla, wait!
Oh, yo? Wait, is she trying to use her ability to stop us from chasing after her?
Lucilla?
She
your
is.
emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave. Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find a way out.
But I just wanted to see what was behind me.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer.
Yeah, I can see what y'all talking about with the camera
Grounds
cuts.
can I propose a plan that might kill them?
I see what y'all saying about the camera cuts, because the camera cuts are cutting like mad fast. It's like one after the other repeatedly.
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table. Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh. See you later, Rover.
Yeah, go find that inner peace, dummy. And their scenes are way more limited than in Genshin, even Genshin. I ain't gonna lie, this kind of reminded me a little bit of fucking Durin's story quests. Even though it's like broken up into like 5 parts, right? I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I may have to make a tier list for Genshin Story Quest. Honestly, during Story Quest is gonna be literally one of the top on the list, just because of like the cinematography alone. Without even using this word really. Barker's also was great. This is anime cutscene now? Oh, it is animated cutscene.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Okay, hopefully it stays locked like this. My only issue with this entire scene and the framing of it, my only issue is that the way this is being framed, it's framing as if Aleph 1 has been like wreaking havoc across Lahairoi, and like you can see like the blatant damage it's been doing all these years. And these children lost their lives, or rather these students lost their lives in the pursuit of trying to like achieve humanity's survival against Aleph 1, this, that, and the third, and then boom, now this has happened. And now this is like the aftermath of everything. And she's like reminiscing on it. That's what it feels like to me. And I'm like, maybe if Aleph 1 was doing more damage to the academy, I probably would feel more, I guess, connected to this. And really soaking up what they're saying. Because out of context, this is easy to soak up. Like I feel the what's the word I'm looking for? The emotion behind it already, right? But knowing the context of everything around it is like it's kind of hard for me to like lock it in for myself. Wait a what? Wait. My bad. I'm only just not noticing. Babylon? Weren't you in the comment section of one of my videos? I'm pretty sure you were. Acting out absolutely retarded in my comment section. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was you. At least you was one of them. Oh damn, already. Oh wow, what's this? He left a comment about what, 4 minutes ago? Nice comment. What you mean, the 4 stars in Genshin that you need max copies to use? You're not even getting them with those pulls. What? You most definitely are, especially when you get a whole bunch of free 4 stars at the start of the game. What the fuck are we talking about? Oh, let me read.
Professor, what's your dream?
Oh man, this cool ass character. Why weren't you playable? I'm upset. Oh, let me read. They already had it, and it doomed them to ashes. Oh, you talking about what we saw in Aleph 1 when we went to go say Ameth?
My dream is simply to see all of yours come true. See you later, Professor. go. Together this time.
Oh, finally, pop yo. Oh, she become a dual wielder with her ult?
I witnessed. I protect.
Bro, talk about spamming the basic attack.
I inscribe every edge.
Bro, I'm just button mashing to victory right now.
Come on, get in the shot. Aren't you photogenic?
Professor, can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
That's what she said.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
Amia sound damn near close to IMF.
See you soon.
Unfortunately, purple hair had to die while pink hair get the love.
Let's pick up the pace.
No, that's not her inner shadow. That's one of her students that died. Or that did die.
Was that girl another one of your students?
Oh, here we go.
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
Wait a minute, hold up.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually
Now she's being
is.
cryptic about that student. That clearly is a student. Why the hell are you trying to frame it like it's something like
Everyone's
it's like
about
that
to
is like a
find out.
collective of everything. Even if she is, bro, just tell me that's your student, bro. You ain't gotta sit here and be cryptic.
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
I damn near yawned. That shit is fucking contagious.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too.
Oh my god, she didn't get no
Really
sleep.
trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
If I...
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
This woman has gotten no sleep. And she about to give a speech. Good lord. She gonna have to lock into the nth degree.
President Lucilla, I'm Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board.
Oh, that's her mother figure, I'm pretty sure.
By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation. Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Blackshores.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption. If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Welcome, Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution, following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students. Furthermore, the board directs that the Synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the Synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the Synchronist program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost-effectiveness is simply too low.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost-effectiveness of failure? As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. One that was not even recorded in the Collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Ward Riseway, the bridge between Lahairoi's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory. Miss Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Secretary Cameron, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Oh my God. It's gonna be Rover,
On
ain't
the
it?
subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
The Synchronous program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Valid point.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronous program purely in terms of cost effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
I'm not gonna lie, that abrupt stop to the music that was giving this epic grand feel just to play this music in the background was kind of a crazy move. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, bro, I was really feeling this speech. Dead ass.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value.
Oh, she about to pass out. Oh shit, she getting hazy.
That is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist.
AKA, they're gonna have to cut many people out of the program. That's basically what they're implying right now.
Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rabel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember. Everything you regret. Everything that brings you joy. everything you have lost. Everything you have witnessed.
To know that they built that highway upward after that girl had died and her ship fell, because I thought that giant spear thing that's in the ground with that railway going upward, I thought that giant spear thing was always there. But showing, hold on, let me go back on my own live stream real quick. Just skim back, but just even a little bit. Hold up, I need to see something. Just give me a moment. Cause I want to know if that giant spear thing that's in the background that's attached to that fucking railway was even there to begin with. Okay, as shown, because I'm looking at it right now, that giant spear thing was never there, right? So like literally, these fools, y'all sat here and built it after the girl had died, proving her theory. It's like, if that doesn't prove and validate the damn necessity of this program, I don't know what does.
The answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Cameron. The Synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
Oh shit, they're bringing this up. Granted, it sucks that there is nothing on that fucking device that's worth a damn. It's just noise. That's all it is, really. Like, I was expecting that damn thing would have the voice recording of like someone who was piloting the fucking, what you call it, the satellite, or potentially a message left behind by a previous civilization, being like, yo, find a way out, keep chasing the stars type shit. That's what I wanted from that message, but it didn't give us none of that shit, which is mad disappointing.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahairoi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
You could say they went on a flame chase journey.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our Synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
Another good valid argument.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Come and leave the cave with me. And in that fable about the stars, we'll pin the prelude to destruction. Oh my goodness, it was such a tough line.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
I respect it. Now, this is the, squad of diehard niggas who really are ready to die for their, desire to go beyond the stars type shit that they've been gassing up this academy to be this entire time. Then, absolutely. Yes.
The car will be here soon. I can take it from here.
Honestly, where were these dog-ass students at when the academy was being attacked? I would have loved to see them get down.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much. Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be alright.
Seeing this nigga without his glasses is crazy.
Catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
Yeah. Till next time.
Let me read. Okay, prophecy mentioned, but they just doing this for again. Will push the heaven type B. Wait, what prophecy of this world again? They came here just for standing up, I guess. This might be what my problem is. Where were all you people? The real students were off on vacation, I guess, leaving the chumps and Chiso left. Potentially. Which is why I wish, not as I think about it, it is a damn shame Lahairoi story is mad short, right? Because why didn't we get a playable character who is a student of the academy, who's really about that action? Like, could you imagine that, when the Void Worm attack, right? We get a playable character who's like, yo, I'm already on the scene. I got my little device here I've been cooking up to use against the Void Worms. I'm about to test this bitch now. And then, press the button. Immediate nukes start falling from the sky. Type shit. Could you imagine? That shit would have been hilarious. It would be funny. And then I'll be taking this academy of students who are really willing to risk their life and limb for the sake of being like, yo, we about this action. We trying to strive for beyond the star type shit. I'll take it even more seriously. But since we didn't really get that, it's like, oh boy. Now that I think about it, why does it feel like the roster for Lahairoi is way smaller than the roster for
Stay away from my sync jack.
Laguna City?
I admit there are a few errors in his code, but look, it's running just fine.
We are trying to beat the allegations of no recurring characters. Yeah, they're retroactively trying to fix that in passing after everything has happened. Oh, look at that, Yuki. What are you doing here?
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
This was her battle. You and I have already done our best for her.
Go check on her.
Well, if we're talking about Adam smashing from at least the anime for Cyberpunk Edge Runners, then obviously he loses because she cuts that nigga down into pieces relatively quick. Even if he were to do that speed shit, she's cutting him down. But like, if he were to come into the world of Wuthering Waves and gain a resonance ability and a tasking marker, this, that, and third, I think he would be a diabolical danger to the entire academy. If not, he probably will wipe out the entire academy. Oh wow, look at this. I just recently got a comment on a video that I posted 3 weeks ago saying we need more reactions that actually show effort. I have never seen a video of someone turning a video that short into an almost 4-hour reaction. You gonna make it big, bro. Appreciate you. Adam, if he was real in this world, it's gonna take a little minute to take his ass out, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we gotta have to use some immaculate EMPs and shit just to pin his ass down.
With me.
Personally, I would strive for the nuclear option. Take this man out now. We cannot let him roam the streets. Oh, wow. Niggas on TikTok talking about some, the Sarita's design is mid, bro. I can't take TikTok niggas serious, bro. This is so corny. Now niggas talking about some her design is mid. I swear. And niggas think people be lying about the Doom posting of Genshin or any Hoyoverse game. Literally. They come out the woodwork around the same time people are excited for the new regions that's coming up. Genuinely. It's every fucking time. And then niggas want to call niggas stupid for noticing it and calling it out. Oh shit. I thought we were gonna get a little bit more. There you go. But she over there enjoying her snooze. I'll let you sleep, twin. Let me read. She's like an ice queen. I can't imagine any other designs. ZZ Annie next patch, so it's not gonna be crazy. Just the same people who call 3.5 to 3.7 characters are mid. I'm one of them calling them mid. I'm the one of them calling them mid? I'm confused. Oh, you talking about for Wuthering Waves? Black screen, white text. I think she looks good. Just wait and see how she acts in this game. Is she going to be cold to the Traveler, or will the Traveler melt her frozen heart? Is our community mentally cooked so they don't look outside interference? They don't need outside interference. They slander themselves. And thank Jesus XP.
You're here.
in terms of how the Teresa is going to act, I do hope that she has this cold stare towards the Traveler and is like not friendly or welcoming. But if she is friendly and welcoming, I want it to be under the context of she's trying to get the Traveler on her side to use the Traveler for her grand goal that she's trying to achieve. Because I feel like that would be more accurate for her to do, rather than just being like, "Yo, what's up, twin? How you doing? I heard so much about you, and how you keep stopping my harbingers and getting in my way, but simultaneously, shit still benefits me, and I still get what I want in the end." Crazy, right? Now, if she acts like that, it's gonna fucking throw her shit off entirely.
You're here.
I mean, it'll still be somewhat lined up, but it's just the behavior wouldn't match. Anyway, let me read. What time is it? It's 9:44? Do I got a good time? I think I got good time. Okay. So, if there's anything else y'all need to say and type, be quick. And then, like, I'll do a quick little, gap about it, and then I'm in stream, because your boy about to need to go get his hair cut. Your boy hair been a fucking mess for 2 weeks straight, and now I'm losing my mind. I need to get this shit fixed today. I will not let this weekend pass without getting my hair cut proper. So, if y'all got something else y'all need to add, go ahead and do it now. Why do you still hate HSR? I don't hate it. I just took a lengthy break from the game so that I can finish the other stuff. Go ahead and get that line up. Thank you, appreciate it, because I really do need it. I hope he don't fuck up my hairline, because last time I went there and got this haircut, he kind of fucked up my hairline. You can tell when the line isn't straight. Just look in the mirror and put a ruler up to your forehead. You can tell when that line ain't straight. I'd be pissed about it sometimes. I'd be like, bro, why didn't you fucking get my shit right? But you know, it is what it is. What the dog doing? The dog sleep. Thank God. Usually he's really quiet in the morning. Oh, speaking of,
you're here.
Like I said, for the video that I'm gonna work on with the homies, they still haven't replied back to me yet if they're gonna be available during the afternoon, so I can work on this video then. But still, nonetheless, I'm gonna get that video done probably today. I don't know if I want to even have it edited. If I do want this video edited, I will probably ask a friend if he would be willing to do small edits for the video. I'll ask him if he's willing to do that, or I'll just have it be raw and freestyle it entirely. But yeah, look out for that video when it eventually comes. Expect it to come at least next week, this coming week probably, because it's gonna take a minute to get that video done. Like, it's probably be an hour-long video if we're like if we take too much time discussing about a character in particular. Oh yeah, say video that's not for work time. Exactly. Anyway, seeing as there doesn't seem to be anything else y'all want to talk about, I'm going to head in the stream so I can go get my hair cut. Anyway, make sure you like, sub, turn on the notification bell, join my YouTube community Discord. Links on my... Oh, actually, it's not really the link to the YouTube community Discord anymore. I changed it so that the link is directly to me so that you can get an invite to the community Discord, because knowing how there's some crazy ass people out here, it's better to have it like that so I can filter niggas out. Or, you know, put the brakes on them before they just come into this Discord and start acting crazy. Anyway, especially what happened to Zome's YouTube community Discord. I was like, nah, we gonna fix. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that now. Anyway,
I slipped and left an opening.
What else? Check out my yapping topics and yapping reaction content. Pretty sure I said that. I stream 5 gacha games, those being Genshin, Star Rail, Wu-Wa, Zenless, and Arne Sinfield, with a handful of non-gacha games, those being Greta Rush 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Stellar Blade, Face Arrow Minute, and Tales of Berseria, which I'm gonna get back to playing those games relatively soon as well. So look out for those. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? I felt like there was something else to add. Oh, in terms of reaction content, I haven't gotten a lot of reaction stuff done.
Ever armed, ever burning.
So I don't have. Actually, I had that Gideon video someone sent to me. I have that, but like I didn't make a thumbnail for it yet, so I can't post it just yet. The reaction's done. I just gotta make a thumbnail. It's time for Kyla to correcting some moron. Yeah, that Glaive Kill video that y'all was talking about, that some of y'all sent to me. Yeah, I looked at it. I ain't gonna lie. I looked at like, probably. I think I looked at like a good portion of it. I skipped the like beginning half of the video because like I don't care about that. I care about the latter half, which is talking about the stellar conduct and shit like that, which he made a complaint about, which isn't a necessary thing to even complain about, honestly, because there's only realistically only two or one thing to complain about, which is the fast forward button, because it's not even a skip button, it's a fast forward button. But yeah, I'll see that eventually soon. Anyway, oh damn, I'm gonna make a video talking about Dinya as a character as well. I'm thinking about making that video. Oh, also my fucking Zandik / Dotori video. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I haven't started it yet. I still gotta go get my pieces and stuff together. I know it's been about 3 weeks since I said I was gonna do that video. So give me just a little bit more time, and that video will be out soon, so that you know we can talk about Dotori and whatnot. Anyway, see ya later. Good day, good night, whatever time frame you're in, time zone, whatever the fuck. And I'll see y'all next time. Yes, shameless plug. Not even a fast forward button. It's just a button. It's just a button. Matching made faster. Yeah, that too. Anyway, deuces. Bye. Hold on, what is button at? How long have I been streaming for anyway? 2 hours? It's been 2 hours since I started the stream? Really? Damn. Anyway.